What's up, people?
It is Tuesday night once again. Yes, it is. Nice.
Live.
It is. Fruitcake Tony, Ed DeBril over there, Charles Green in the house. How you guys doing? It's good to see you, man.
I am doing fantastic, Tony. I am on staycation at the moment.
Oh, nice.
I get to wake up whatever time I want. I do
Oh,
whatever I want to do.
oh,
little break
nice.
from physical and mental stuff at work. So, you know.
Wait a minute. Let me see that decal again, brother. Let's check that out
I take
again,
that
Ed.
as a good thing, Ed.
Nice,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's great.
Uh-oh. You're freezing a little bit, brother.
Uh-oh.
I think you're fine. I think it was just maybe your camera for a second.
Okay.
No, you look good, Ed.
You look good, brother.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. So it is Tuesday, and this is HALENVILLE Live. It's October the 24th already, a little after 9 o'clock. And as you saw on the card, we are going to be talking about OU812 tonight and what we have heard in the remasters. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So there is a lot to talk about and a lot to put into words. And but what we're going to do with all of you guys is we're going to listen to one song in its original state, and then immediately after listen to the remastered version of it. And we're going to listen tonight to, in a little while, to Cabo Wabo all together. Exactly right.
Yeah.
We're going to listen to that song. So at about 9:30, at about the half hour mark, we're going to listen to both versions all together. Okay? And we're doing this interactively to where I'm hearing the versions in my earphones only. It's not in the mic and on the broadcast. So we encourage all of you now to get another window and access Cabo Wabo, the song, the original version, and access in another window the remastered version. And we're going to listen to both of those with you guys back to back.
I've been waiting to do this for a while.
Because there are differences. There are differences. Yes, there are.
Yep.
And what we're hearing, you know, I want us all to hear it together. So, yeah. So get those two versions of Cabo Wabo ready, and we'll remind them again, guys, here before we get too deep, but surely before we start listening. Yeah. And and also later on tonight, we're going to pull you some nearly impossible Van Halen trivia.
I think Tony's in a mood, you guys, because this is not easy. It ain't easy. It's never easy, but it ain't easy tonight.
For tonight, we're going to change it up a little bit. Okay? Change is good. Right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. We're going to sling you some dough to start with, of course. One of these.
Money talks.
Yes. But for tonight, the big prize going out, we're going to sling you a
Balance.
stick-on pass from the 95 from the Balance Amphitheater tour. It's one of those.
Super cool.
Auto.
Nice.
But that's up for grabs for trivia for tonight.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. Kind of difficult, but in the ballpark of everything that we're talking about tonight in the show. So, yeah.
And if you guys have any Cabo, maybe you can make a drinking game out of it while you're listening to it. You know,
Yeah.
like just
Nice. Nice.
Hold that bottle up, Ed.
Nice.
Nice.
I have a little.
Oh, you got lights in it.
I got lights in them. I got lights in all mine.
Right on, bro.
On my shelf here. I got the minis too.
Oh, you got lights in the mini. Nice.
Yeah, this cork comes with a switch. Oop, on it. See, little battery. So, yeah, I got lights on the minis.
That's super cool, dude.
That is, bro.
Yeah, my whole studio media center here is all decked out. But
nice.
I've seen people use those minis as like Christmas lights. They put the little white, clear Christmas, the mini lights, and hang them on a long string.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, I've seen people.
Or they make lamps out of the bottles.
Right, they put them like in wine bottles. Yeah, I've seen
with
that.
the Cabo shade on the
cool.
lamp.
That's cool, Ed.
Yeah. Thanks.
You can make me one too.
I've got plenty of empty Cabo bottles that I've consumed over the years.
Nice.
Even the expensive stuff too, the Anejo.
Excellent. Excellent.
A lot of Wabaritas went into this body.
Right on. So Charles and Ed, let me ask you guys initially, and everybody in the chat, you can certainly chime in. Are you guys enjoying your remaster box set? Because I very much am.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't opened my official one, but I've listened to the songs online, and I like what they did with them overall. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to dive into the whole thing right now as far as the details, but overall, it was all right.
We've had them for a little bit now, so I think we've had time, and I do think that a lot of us went straight to OU812.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, I know I did. But yeah, we're gonna listen to a little bit of OU812 tonight, a song. We're going to listen to both versions of Cabo Wabo back to back. And we're going to hear all the differences.
There's going to be differences. We're going to hear them.
Yeah, that's true.
I've listened to more Hagar Era Van Halen in the last month than I have in my entire life. That's straight up. And there's a lot of obscure songs that never got airplay. I've heard them because, I've listened to the music, but as far as the saturation and what I've listened to now, there's nothing that I dislike. I don't dislike anything on the new collection. I call it the collection. That's what I call it. And, but I do personally like the original versions of most of the songs personally better. Now, is it because I grew up with them and what I'm expecting to hear? Maybe.
Right.
Maybe. Probably. I just expected Well, we'll go into it. I won't go down that road right now, but when we listen to it, I'll say what I was about to say. Then it'll be more appropriate.
Right.
Yeah, right. But ultimately, it does, and there are some strong points that we need to make that about a few different things, between the two, because but I've thought that this particular song, Cabo Wabo, was nearly the greatest example of showcasing those instruments and the instruments with each other and just the whole overall. Yeah.
I would agree with you that any song on OU812 of the new remastered collection would be great. But Cabo Wabo is a fantastic example because we all know the song. It's certainly a song that we've all heard more than a dozen times, to say the least. So I think it's a really good song to do this with.
It is. It is 6 minutes long, so it but we
It's
are going to
interesting.
listen to both versions.
I'm as we're opening up one song off OU812, and it takes a minute. Guys, doing the math on this thing, the way Tony's got this set up, me and Ed, we totally were on board with what he's doing tonight because we couldn't really fairly in a consistent amount of time deal with all of this music. I mean, it's a lot of damn music.
Yeah.
And so I'm anxious looking down the road here as, because we'll do this again with another album from the collection. What specific song do you guys maybe want to hear? I don't know. I've got my favorites. And doing a one-to-one comparison is on YouTube like this. I'm excited. I've never done this before. This is going to be really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. It will be.
Yeah. So everybody, if you are just joining, we are going to listen to both versions of Cabo Wabo. So if you would, it might be handy now to go ahead and queue up a couple of windows with both the original and the remastered versions of Cabo Wabo so you can listen along virtually, as all of our audios are private. So yeah, but this is a way to get around the copyright stuff here on YouTube. I wish we could just play the damn songs and that be it and talk about them, but we have to do it like this. We're going to listen to it all together now. So even those of you on replay, so where are we at? In about 10 minutes from now, we're going to jump into Cabo Wabo, both versions. They're 6 minutes long, but we'll start the second remastered version immediately at the original's end. So, yeah.
Very cool. Very
All
cool.
right. Yeah.
Hey,
So,
I've gotten out of the habit of not opening the chat to where I open the chat so I can see what's going on with all these crazy people before I get startled.
well,
Tony,
I never do. So
it's live, brother. It's live. Let me just tell you that. It's good to see how you guys
I'm
are.
gonna
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna open up the chat, but keep in mind though, for tonight, kids, for trivia, we're playing for a balance pass. Yes, we are.
Very cool.
So
Very
you'll
cool.
dig that. But go ahead and queue up Cabo Wabo, both versions, the remaster and the original. We're going to listen to both, okay, in 9 minutes. So, yeah. So do that. And let's go ahead and open up the chat. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for being here. This is Halenville Live. We talk Van Halen every single Tuesday, every single one of them. Let's open it up. There we go. All righty. I'm going to go all the way to the top, all the way to the top. Climbing. There is. Let's start. Hello, Patty Dill.
You're okay.
Nice to see you.
Hey, Patty.
And there is our Van Halen brother, R2, R3, Lock and Nut. Good to see you, R2.
Good to see you, man.
The man.
All right, let me scroll down here. Let's see who is here. There's 2 brain cells in the house. Right on.
Right
up,
there,
brother?
Good to see you too, Brian.
We'll have to share those for the evening. Millie Vanilli in the house.
Millie,
right on,
good to see you.
Millie.
Right on.
Kurt 5150. Right on.
Kurt.
Right there, bro. It's good to see you, Kurt.
Nice.
Right on, man.
Good to see you, Kurt. Under the bus, guys, for tomorrow night. R2, part of the OU812 crew over there, the OU crew. They
OU
call
crew.
them. Yeah.
Crew, baby.
Yeah.
Let me see who else. I'm scrolling.
Like a
There's
guitar gang.
speaking of the OU crew. There's Ryan.
There's Ryan. He's the
Right
leader.
on, Ryan. You rock, bro.
All right, let's scroll down. There's Guitar Man 45. What's up, dude?
Right on, Bill.
Hey,
You
guitar
rock.
man. What's up?
Right there,
And
dude.
there's Keith Campbell right behind him. What's
Good
up,
to see you,
Keith?
Keith.
What's up,
Right on,
Keith?
man.
What's going on, dude? John DeShane in the house.
It's good to see you, John. You rock.
Yeah,
Hope you have pants
part
on.
of the OU crew over there. That's right.
Hey, Tony, I think you might have skipped this,
All
Mr.
right.
Ronald
All right.
Allard
I'm
Jr.
scrolling down, guys.
Yeah.
Christopher Live Sova in the house. Right
What's
on,
up?
bro.
Sova.
Nice.
Good to see you, Christopher. Right there, bro.
He's seen some great shows. Kiss. Got to see Dom the Circle. God damn.
He's everywhere you want him to be.
Scorching.
Yeah.
There's Boner Jams in the house. What's
Good to
up,
see you,
Boner?
Boner. Right on, bro.
Right on. Nice. All righty. I'm scrolling down. Let's see who is here. Guys, welcome. It's always good to see you guys. Wayno, good to see you, guy.
Yeah.
Right on, Wayno.
Right on,
Good to see you, man.
Hadn't seen you in a minute. There's Andy Carson. What's up, bro?
It's good to see you, Andy.
Andy.
You rock right there, bro.
Andy in the house. There's Quentin.
Quentin. QFJ.
Right there,
With
Quentin.
Yes, sir.
With
Good
the
to see
knee.
you.
Quentin James.
Adam Roach just came in.
Excellent.
There's Ronald Allard. Good to see you, Ronald. Welcome.
Ronald. Right on,
Welcome,
bro.
Ronald.
Yeah, man. Let me see now. Maybe I scrolled up too fast. You know how that goes. That's what she said, right? At least that's what she told me.
Premature scrolling.
Lawnmower Tapes in the house. What's up, bro?
Hey, what's up?
It's good to see you, Lawnmower. You rock, bro.
Man, I'm still scrolling there. There's Adam Roach. Right on, dude.
Right on, Adam.
What's up, Adam?
Adam
Good
rocks.
to see you, Adam.
Oh, yeah.
Adam's link is in the description over there. Down here, he's got great content all the time.
All the time.
Yes, sir. And great interviews. Phoenix Vander Whedon was back in on his podcast. So go check that out. That's the latest from him and her. So yeah.
She shreds.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's been on there with him before.
Yeah.
They've worked together on stuff.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
Yeah. Shout out to Phoenix. Right on, Phoenix. Very
Yeah,
cool.
man. So everybody, welcome it is Tuesday night. Yeah. All right. So we are going to listen to Cabo Wabo here in just a couple of minutes. We'll let a couple more of you roll in. Papa Blues in the house. What's up?
Going on, Papa.
Hope
What's
you
up,
feel
Papa?
better, dude.
Feel better, bro.
Yeah, man. Good vibes to Papa Blue, man. Feel better. Yeah. All right. So everybody might be good if you go ahead and queue up Cabo Wabo, the original, and Cabo Wabo, the remaster. We're going to listen to those virtually together. It sounds kind of
Romantic?
creepy. No, it sounds kind of creepy, actually. It does, but no, but really, so we can't play it on the airwaves here for copyright purposes. So that's how we're going to do it. But yeah, so go ahead and have those two. They're very easy access to these two pieces of music. So they're 6 minutes long each. So we'll talk about things as we start. So we want you to listen along with us, and we'll be talking about the song initially, but then when it's over, we're going to go right into the remaster. So, and we want your opinion too of what you're hearing in this. Yeah. So. Mm-hmm. Let me get rid of that there. Yeah. All right. So all of us have earbuds in tonight, ear pieces. So we're going to listen to it and all together, and we're going to talk about it. Yeah. Is there anything else that I am missing? I'm not.
Keith was asking which version first. We're doing the original first.
We're doing the original first. We want everybody to enjoy the song Cabo Wabo with us all together for 6 good minutes in it, all its glory, in its entirety.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to go right into the remaster after. And our ears are going to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Your
Feel
ears are
free to
gonna
take a shot when you hear a
explode.
difference.
Our ears are going to explode. You know. All right. So we are, by the way, all of us are secretly watching the baseball game out of the corner of our eyes.
Oh, this up here?
Silent. Yeah. So I'm not looking that way on purpose. It's, I'm just looking at the score. So that's all.
I didn't see a bunt. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's 2-1. Yeah, we are. But anyway, so it is 9:30. So everybody, you have queued up Cabo Wabo now. So
yeah.
we are all going to listen to it. So whenever you are ready, push the play on Cabo Wabo right about now.
Just push play, guys.
Memories, man.
I think these are the best Hagar lyrics from the entire album right here.
Yeah.
This ain't no love song.
Nope. This guy created an
badass. What an opening riff, dude.
He
Cool.
created a business over this.
No shit, right? Merchandising and marketing at its absolute best right here.
Right.
Wow.
Just from watching a guy bounce off a fence.
When this came out, I loved this song when it first came. I just loved it. You know, my thoughts on this song, Charles, initially is listening to it. It's drums really they control things. The drums are really, there.
Yep.
What I hear is a perfect balance between Eddie and Alex right now. Perfect. Obviously, you can hear Mike's bass very clearly right now.
And Alex
this
has never been
particular
shy with the cymbals.
track.
Even when they did the special down in Cabo back in, what was it, 90, 91? And they played this song just sitting on the steps with an acoustic guitar. All four of them were just singing it.
Yeah.
That was fantastic. Made me want to go down there.
You might never come back, bro.
It's a lifestyle, you know?
Lucy.
Kissing the ground, man.
Yep.
That's what you'd be doing, Ed. Kissing the ground if you went down to Cabo, brother.
I probably would be. I'd be like, oh, okay.
So would I. Everybody should do that at least once. It's called growing up.
Yep.
It's interesting how Eddie's tones changed over the years.
It is. It's a great solo, though.
I honestly can't imagine outdoing that.
Right.
Sonically. It's flipping outstanding.
Yeah.
You know? Mike's strong as can be.
You can hear it good. You can hear the bass. Yeah. You can.
Yeah, chunky that tone is on Eddie's guitar.
Yeah. Are you on the breakdown right now? Where?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I got timing, baby, just like you. We're all synced up.
Ugh. And Sammy's vocals are just incredible.
Yeah, this really is the best of Hagar Van Halen right here. As, you know, this is the pinnacle of it right here. Hear Michael's vocals.
Yep. Great harmonies. Good question, Andy Carson.
Say that again, bro.
Andy Carson was asking, did Eddie use a Fender 12-string electric on the song?
I don't know. That's
I
a
don't know
really good
either.
question.
He must have heard it somewhere.
Kurt, Tony, do you know?
I don't. I
Kurt,
don't.
5150, brother. Need to know, bro.
Yeah, I'm sure Kurt knows or Keith, one of those guys. Probably
We know who to call out to. We need something.
Yeah,
Very
they
cool.
know.
What the sound 12-string Steinberg. Thank you, Kurt.
Oh, wow.
There it is.
We put up the bat signal and Kurt answered, or the Van Halen symbol.
All
Yeah, we
right,
use the
so
Van Halen symbol around here.
so we are approaching the end, the outro of Cabo Wabo there. So, all right,
Yep.
you can go ahead and pause, and we'll come out of that.
Yep.
Yeah, we will come out. All right, so that is your original version of Cabo Wabo. Hope you were listening
song.
to the guitar parts and the bass parts and drum parts and vocals and everything and how it all tied together. So with that being fresh like that, go ahead now and start your remastered Cabo Wabo right about now. Let's check it out. Go.
Yeah, Lawnmower Tapes. I'm right there with you, bro. Absolutely. Very cool. Very cool.
Yes.
All right. All right. On it.
See, right away, this is more crisp and fuller.
So you immediately hear it. Can you guys hear it immediately?
Oh, yeah. The tone sounds better. I mean, they didn't remix it, but
Say that again, Ed. I'm so sorry. I just
they
turned it
didn't
down.
remix it, but the tone sounds pretty good. You know,
I noticed a difference in Eddie's tone right off the bat, and it's not as chunky to me. I like the original tone better right off the bat. It's nastier. It's more grittier. This is kind of it's kind of muffled a little bit. As far as Sammy's rocking. He still sounds great.
Yeah, they didn't drown out his voice.
What I heard immediately was the vocals. I mean, the vocals all of a sudden they sound in stereo. It sounds like it's got more, it's more substance, more texture to it now. You can, it's like when you get a new mic, kind of, sort of.
I do notice that the background harmony sounds a little sweeter. I don't know what that means.
Really?
Seems a little sweeter, a little softer. But that's not necessarily better because it's that bolting harshness from Michael's background vocals. Make it great. That's kind of what I like about Van Halen personally,
So what you're saying?
Let's kind of tune in when the breakdown comes up.
Yeah. Yeah, Keith is right. It definitely sounds fuller. That's what I'm getting out of it. It's full. It's a little bit better of a balance, I think.
What I don't hear here is a separation of the instruments like on the original.
Yeah, they're blended more.
They didn't compress this. It doesn't sound compressed, though.
No.
I don't know exactly what it is. But I hear it.
I don't necessarily hear more bass, but I hear I can hear it. It's more distinct throughout.
Yeah.
and I mean,
Okay.
there were a couple of bass runs up that you know, you pay attention to now that maybe you didn't before.
So the solo starting. You guys are there, right?
I think I'm a little past you.
A little past it, yes.
Now,
Comes the breakdown on it for me.
So that sustain, that last sustain note from the first section of that lead solo, and then as it blends into the second, you can hear the sustain hang and just hang forever. That's different than the original.
the tone does sound different. The
It
guitar
does.
tone.
You're right.
Yeah. When it's just Eddie's guitar, there's a fat chunkiness, kind of a nasty little grab to it. It's not there in this.
It's not as sharp. It's like somebody dulled the edge of it, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean, man.
Yep. I smell what you're stepping in.
Now it's
I don't.
interesting. Oh, go ahead, Tony.
No. I don't know that I. I like the tone, I guess, Charles, better on the original. It does
Yeah.
sound more, you know, grungier than
Mm-hmm.
this, but I really like this tone.
This is
But what this does to my ears, and maybe it's tricking my ears, but I'm able to hear certain parts. I'm able to hear bass where it's not been anything done to it, but how the guitar tone sounds now, and also the drums on the remaster, it does the remastered Cabo Wabo doesn't sound like it's like the drums are just king there. On the original, it's the drums are just huge there, just king. You know,
that's
it's him and Eddie, right?
and the things that we're
Right.
talking about right now are the very things that draw us to Van Halen. It's to the sound. You know, forget the band for a minute, just the sound.
Mm-hmm.
That's what catches you.
All
And
right,
it all
we're
started with
done.
Eruption,
We're
but
done out of there.
yeah, this
Yep.
this sounds to me like it's been polished.
Right.
You know, if you take an artifact, something an antique, and you rub it out too much, you take away its patina. I guess that's kind of what I'm kind of going at here.
But that is but I'm hearing the bass runs in the outro part. It's kind of lengthy there, that outro, but I'm hearing Mike
Yep.
do a lot of things there that I didn't necessarily pay attention to before. But I don't necessarily hear more bass, but the way the guitar tone is, it's I'm able, my ears hear more bass because of it, you know.
Ed really said it earlier. I think he summed it up. The bass and guitar on this, sonically, they don't just really seem to be any difference to it. They just seem to be more balanced. I think that's the word
Yeah.
that Ed used earlier.
Yeah,
Balanced.
Yep.
I kind of laughed and pointed, but whatever. It's the perfect word because that's really kind of what I hear. But I don't necessarily think it's better or worse. Like I say, if I had just, stumbled on the collection and that's what I'd heard at first for the first time, this is wonderful. It's absolutely
Yeah.
wonderful. And when you dime this thing and you get it up there into the, close to the double digits and you're really cranking it and the ambient sound, and you're listening to it through some decent, not this, and you're actually in it and it's surrounding you. Either album is wonderful. I have literally, I keep saying it, Judgment Day. My God, dude, that is one of my most favorite Eddie Van Halen jams from this era. I don't know what it is about it, but I'm trying to learn it. It's the first Hagar Van Halen song I've really ever wanted to learn really, really, really badly. So that's where I'm going with it. Yeah.
I have an analogy that I've been thinking about when I was listening back and forth to these songs, and not only tonight, but I've done it, in the past, over the last week. When you have a photo editor on your computer or phone, and you're like, oh, here's some family photos and blah blah. Oh, I should maybe I'll print these out at the local store or whatever. But let me enhance them first. That one doesn't look right. So you hit that magic enhance button, and everything's a little more vivid. The color, the saturation, the contrast, the sharpness. You see things a little better. I think that's where we are with this remastering of the songs, and listening to all the songs on OU812. It almost seems like they were all not mixed because they weren't mixed; they were remastered, which is there's a difference. It seems like they were all given the same treatment in my ears. I did listen to Black and Blue, the drum fills, you could hear them a lot better during the breakdown. And Cabo Wabo, the same. It seemed a little more vivid. So I'm almost thinking to myself that I could have just put this album on my Sony stereo system in my living room, which I still have, a rack system, and adjusted my EQs and got the same result.
In the ballpark.
Yeah. It almost seems like I could have done the adjustments myself with the equipment I have. Yeah, maybe not as crisp because I don't have the equipment like they do, but it's louder, obviously, and the bass is more prevalent. But they didn't drown out. Like I said, it's balanced, which is cool. So, I mean, being a Van Halen fan, a big Van Halen fan, like we all are here in the chat and everybody, we're going to critique it a lot more than Joe Rock and Roll music buyer. It's they probably wouldn't know the difference, but they're getting a better product, obviously, if they buy the remaster as opposed to the old one. That's my take on it.
Yeah. Well, this particular album, I could tell right away with Mine All Mine. I mean, right away.
Yeah.
Kurt, a big difference.
Kurt 5150 in the chat. I'm just gonna read what he posted. I've heard him say this before. Remember that a lot of these songs are compressed to sound more consistent. That's correct. Balance and carnal knowledge are the telltale ones. Yeah, I'm going to check those out, Kurt. I'll go right to them and check them. Very cool, bro. And Wayno responded to him, remembered him saying it. Yeah, on Under the Bus. And And then he goes on to say that he really can't stand the production on OU812 compared to Fair Warning or even 84. And I feel that 100%, Wayno. Right there, brother. But you know, for me personally, this is just me personally, I want my Van Halen to be raw, unfiltered, straight up rock and roll. That's the vibe that needs to be there for it to be genuine Van Halen. Period.
I think that overall, on all these songs off OU812, I love these remastered. I love them for the vocal enhancement alone that I'm hearing. It's like, wow, holy shit. Yeah. No, but it
Yeah.
does. It makes me listen to OU812 in a new light. Although I do like the tone on this song on the original Charles, I love how this sounds. I just
Right
I
there,
love
right
it. I
there.
love how this
It's
sounds.
it's some high quality audio. There's no doubt about it. I mean, its crankability is a 10. Yeah, it's excellent, guys.
I'm gonna be listening to all of the remasters while I'm on my staycation. So and so are my neighbors, by the way.
Really? That's so cool.
Because they're gonna hear it too. Believe me.
Ed has
awesome.
Ed has a cell all by himself. Don't worry.
But yeah, they'll. I'll be hearing it, and they'll be hearing it because I'm gonna blast it.
Excellent, man.
Right on. So Charles, when you hear
Hey,
this
Lawrence
album,
Christensen.
would you, if you had never owned OU812, okay, or let's just say you lost your copies or something, and you need to re-up and buy a copy of OU812. All right, which copy are you going to buy?
Oh wow!
If you had to buy one.
Well, I'm still a fan of the originals. I'm sorry, I just am. You know, of the original pressings of this. Maybe, you know, there's a lot of music here. Okay, there's a lot of songs. So, are there one or two songs, or maybe even a handful of songs within the new collection that I'm, as happy with?
Well, I just mean OU812. If you were
as far
going to
as
buy one copy,
the original,
one copy,
and for only one reason, Eddie's guitar tone. Period. Because there's a difference. The very first thing I hear is Eddie's guitar tone. It's kind of prevalent in the music, right? It's in your face. And I noticed it right out. First thing I said when we started playing the second, that's the first thing came out of my mouth, I believe. Yeah, I would buy the first one. I like it. It's what I grew up with. Half the songs on OU812 have had massive airplay. We've heard them all 1,000 times. And sonically, they're super high quality to compare. And the funny thing about it is, guys, I like the sound of the original Van Halen Roth era albums, the production of those. I will take that all day long over anything that we're listening to right now. Because back to my original statement, I want to hear unfiltered, straight up in your face this is what it is. There's only 3 instruments there. We need them to kick out every squealing, hemorrhaging moan that they can make, and we want to hear it. That's what makes Van Halen good. So I kind of got to go with what the statement Wayno made earlier that I was talking about. Yeah. How's that for a long answer for a short answer, Tony? I'm sorry. Van Halen is a very complex band. They got a lot of levels and sides to their mountains, and
And you don't want anything overproduced either.
No,
that's the
no,
thing.
good God, no, because you're not. I mean, that's what's wrong. Okay.
So,
this is me talking. That's
guys,
what's wrong with music today. There's no human touch to it anymore. I was in. I go into a lot of people's backyards.
Yep.
I'm there. I spend hours in them sometimes, and I listen to music from multiple different cultures of people. And I come in backyards, and there's guys who are straight up metalheads, Anthrax, Slayer. I'll come in a backyard and I hear some music that is not even real. There's not a human being making a sound on the music that's being played. And I swear to God, it drives me nuts. I can't wait to go because it's so fake. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. I get you.
Yeah.
Everybody,
yeah.
Everybody, you got a poll.
Oh, there's a poll. So Tony Charles, you're not gonna believe this. So I just pulled my album out, the one I bought, and I pulled the record, the sleeve out just to check it out, and look what fell out.
Oh, look at that, dude.
I bought 3 things that day at the music store, apparently.
That is crazy.
I'm guessing the $8.99 is the album.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
That is outstanding. That's what you call time capsule, man.
It just fell out in my hand. I'm like, holy shit, my receipt.
That reminds me of the time Tony pulled stuff out of his back. Was it your backpack, Tony? All the Van Halen stuff you hadn't seen it?
Yeah.
That was crazy. I just had a flashback to that when Ed did that.
That is cool. I don't even know what record store this goes to because
that's awesome.
They never put their names on it. It was probably, I don't know, Strawberries or some local record store at the mall. Usually I went to the local mall at that time to
we
buy
had
my
a little I used to have to ride my bike to it, and it was one of those mom and pop record stores. It was called the Music Shack, I think is what it was called. And they had like the palm fronds on the front.
Yep.
Come in, and it was all head shop right there, and then you come back in the back. I remember the first time I ever walked in there, they were playing. It was when the store opened, and they were playing the Grand Illusion Sticks. First time I ever walked in there, and I had never heard it before.
Good song.
I hadn't heard it, and yeah, it was crazy. I'll never forget that shit. That was cool. They had a Velvet Elvis, by the way. Ed, they had a big Velvet Elvis in there. Now that I think about it.
Nice.
So apparently, 88% say the original. Also, Charles.
Yeah. I'm right there with you guys.
Yeah. I say, me personally, I say the remaster.
Cool. Hey, you dime this thing out and play it for the neighborhood, bro. It's good music. Either pressing of this stuff is good. It's just that once you've heard one. Oh, and Kurt made a point here. 10 years ago, they did a OU812 remaster in Japan.
Yeah.
And he makes the point. It's different than this. It's actually very good.
No kidding.
And it's different than this. Doesn't sound anywhere near the same.
So should we have a battle of the remasters?
No. I honestly, we weren't going down that road, so I wasn't even going to mention it. But Kurt did mention it, and it's a very valid. It has to be mentioned. It really should be. And they did that 10 years ago.
Yeah, and we're doing it tonight.
And we're doing it tonight, baby. It's timeless. It's Van Halen.
Yeah, we are. Exactly right. Finally. So yeah, no, as far as OU812, the album top to bottom, when I reach for something for the car, trip, see, it's OU812, it'll definitely be the remaster. Yeah.
Very cool,
Yeah.
man.
No, yeah. From top to bottom, I like it. In comparison. That's just by comparison.
I'm on the fence.
Absolutely.
I'm still on the fence. I'll have to
We
test
don't
this
fall,
theory.
brother.
Yeah, I'll fall one way or the other.
No, I like it. It sounds nicer. It just sounds better. Overall, it just fucking sounds better.
Now, I will say this. The song Mine All Mine is on OU812. Yeah, it's on OU812. And the remaster of that particular song, I kind of dug it. It's one of those songs that I was saying that, you could take either one from both and they both be good.
So,
Didn't hate it.
This is what I want you to do, Charles. I'm going to go get some more tea. But
Mhm.
while I'm gone, I want you to explain to everyone how we almost chose another song, a very, very good example off of OU812 of it, of what is very noticeable, what we spoke of. But yeah, let them know about that while I'm gone, Charles.
Tony, I'll be honest with you. We talked about a couple of songs off there, and I'm not positive which one it is you're talking about. Ed, am I on board
I
here?
was
or what?
wondering.
AFU.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'll be right back.
I could take or leave the remaster of that either way. I didn't, I wasn't moved one way or the other.
Yeah, overall, my impression was I'm not told. As a Van Halen fan, of course, I'm going to buy it. But I was a little disappointed. I mean, I haven't dove in completely into it yet. Like I said, I'm going to do that this week. But I don't know. I mean, some people are saying it's a money grab, blah blah blah. But I do think they sound better. They do. In some of the songs, I think I'm like, wow, that pops. Okay, I like that. So it has its good spots, I should say.
What I like about the way that they release these new collections, it's not, we hear the money grab thing. Well, that's kind of an obvious thing, across the board. It's obvious they're trying to reintroduce some music, but they truly do put it out there. When they do this, it's coming out to a new audience a lot of the time. They're bringing this music out to a new generation, because it's kind of what they waited on. So
exactly.
So that being said, I fully behind them remastering and putting out as technology gets better with audio and visual, reintroducing. I don't know about reproducing, because I was saying earlier about this whole the way the music is changing, how human hands aren't even on it, human voice is not even on it, or if it is, it's been messed with so much that it doesn't sound like the person. The person's not really singing. It goes beyond auto tune. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Right.
But there's no comparison. I was watching. Nope. I'm going to go down a rabbit hole here. I was watching. I'm into Dirty Honey. I love Dirty Honey. I think they are one of the best straight up new rock bands in your face. They deliver it straight up. Their lead singer's fucking fantastic. Clear as a bell. Beautiful voice.
No auto-tune there.
Easy to present that music. There's only 3 instruments and a voice.
Pretty simple.
It's simplistic. It doesn't need to be overproduced and messed with.
That's how it should be.
Pure music is where it's at. What I don't like about when they remaster music is they take away the genuine originality of it and mess with it to where it's something else. Now, the beauty of it is to do that so well that you don't realize that it's been messed with. It just sounds better. Well, that's hard to do, but they've done some of it here. They have the song "Mine All Mine." Somebody mentioned it in the chat. Favorite song on the album. Damn straight, man.
Yeah,
mine too.
Correct. Yep.
I mentioned it earlier. "Mine All Mine." I was talking about it.
Andy likes
it's
it.
Wonderful. Yep. It's wonderful. Yeah. Did you catch any of that, Tony? Did you hear anything we've been talking about, or
that tail end? I guess.
Okay.
What did I miss?
Well, you were talking about AFU. I could take or leave it as far as the
what the
Kurt the Squirt.
I didn't
that's
see
obviously
that.
That's obviously a UTB inside joke.
Albert says not even close to sounding better than the originals.
Oh, hi, Albert.
What's going on, Albert?
Welcome, man.
Right on, man.
He says not even close.
I understand it. I do understand it.
Mm-hmm.
And you can hear it right off the bat. It's different right off the bat. And I said it before, Eddie's guitar tone, you can hear it immediately. I would take all of this collection. I would take the originals. It's hard to beat the original music. It was state of the art at the time, and it's standing the test of time. Hey, listen, Eruption is 40 plus years old, and it's better today, the original, than it was when I heard it as a kid. For me,
wow,
it's that whole it's great. It's as good as it was the first time. That doesn't hold true for a lot of shit, but Van Halen 1 does. Period.
Yeah.
And so it's interesting. In 1979, Van Halen set the precedence for music tone for rock music, and everyone's been trying to beat it. Even Van Halen tried to beat their original tone and get better and better. Did they improve sonically? Did they improve, with technology? Absolutely. I mean, the stuff we just listened to, the lead solo, it's incredible. He couldn't have got that tone in 1979 or 80. But then again, he wouldn't have wanted that tone in 1979 or 80. Can you imagine the original Van Halen with Roth on fire with the tone on Dreams?
No.
Hell no. Would it have been good? Well, it would have been Eddie. Yeah, he would have made it sound good. He would have made it sound good, but it's not what the time and the era really called for. It's great that we can look back at something from the early 80s and revel in it and talk about how good it is today. That guitar tone period. It is the benchmark for everyone else's flipping guitar tone after that year.
That's true.
So
Definitely true.
Even Eddie chased tone.
He was never satisfied.
Yeah, he just kept chasing it, and his tone kept changing. And reverting back to Mr. Steve Rosen, and Adam is going to be releasing part 2. Oh my God, that interview! It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible, and it just goes to show you that tone is fleeting. Tone is fleeting, you guys. How many different guitars do we own that all have a different tone, yet we play those guitars and work with the tone that's within that guitar? And we're talking tones.
Tones.
I think I
Out
hear
of
a
this whole
drill.
thing, it's just very obvious we love Van Halen. Period.
We do.
You know.
Let's take a break. What do you think?
Yeah.
We'll give them a break. Yeah. All right, kids. If you want to run to the fridge real quick, now might be a good time because we're gonna sling you some Van Halen, Nearly Impossible. That's right. All right. So big question tonight. OU812 related. That's your only hint. Yep. And Ed, Arizona's leading 3-2.
First and third. Wow. Look at that. Top of
all
the
right.
seventh.
So, kids, we are in fact playing for $1 million Van Halen bucks and a cool stick-on auto pass from the Balance Tour.
Way cool. Way cool.
That can be yours.
And there's some new people in the chat too, so we might get a new winner.
Yes, we want a new winner. We always wish for a new winner. But if you're an old winner, we love you too.
And these too.
Yeah, we'll hand you some really cool guitar picks from all of the guys around here. We'll sling you some look kind of like that.
Yeah. Nice.
Others look like that. Ed will show you a couple. Charles Green has a nice one, but
Oh yeah.
we'll put some really cool stuff in that envelope with the balance pass, so you better believe it. That's right. All right. So,
hey guys, just a quick question. I'm sorry to interrupt. Where's the Circle playing tomorrow night?
Greenville. Some small.
I was about to talk about that, Charles.
Oh, okay. Sorry, man. Didn't mean to mess that up.
He sent me the same text. Let me
okay,
talk
I
about
just want to make sure we're on the same page here.
Yeah. So hold that thought.
All righty.
All right. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah.
Caught my attention. Definitely did.
Yeah, I can tell, Charles. All right. So, kids, let me do before we venture into the question.
Very nice.
And it is I think it's a difficult question. But our question for tonight is brought to you by Legend Picks. You want custom guitar picks? This is who you should turn to.
Oh yeah.
Get you a big old bag of these.
Beautiful.
With your designs on front and back. Yeah, shape and color. And all the specs. Yeah. Legend Picks. That's who you should call.
Very cool.
Greg does a great job.
What a nice guy, too.
Matter of fact, I think I need. I'm getting low on my supply. I gotta order some more,
brother.
Yeah,
gotta get those picks.
You gotta re-up. That's right.
Tony, you have a bunch heading your way.
All right. I'm Ed's middleman. Ed sends me the picks. They go straight into the prize packs.
Yep.
For all of you guys.
Tony's our distribution network.
Yeah. In other words, I am.
So to speak.
Yeah. That's right. So everybody has gotten their recent prize packs There is nothing outstanding. Everybody's male. Yeah. All right. So nearly impossible Van Halen trivia is coming at you. So you need to get ready to type. You're going to score the cool balance pass and a cool envelope full of goodness. Just fucking goodness. All right. So good luck. The first correct answer that we see is the winner. This is a 2-part question. Is that right, Ed?
Yep,
It's
2
not
answers.
It's not necessarily a 2-part question. It is a 2-answer question.
2 answers. Yep.
That's correct.
So
Doesn't matter which one's first or second, just the 2 answers. That's all we're looking for.
yeah. So all right, let me see where this is. There it is. Okay. So get ready to type. Good luck.
Good luck, you guys.
I'm
Good luck,
rooting
guys.
for you. If you hadn't won, there is a trivia winner's email down below. Should you be the winner, email me your name and address, and I'll mail you out that cool stuff out tomorrow morning. It'll be that simple, and you'll let me know when it gets there. And yeah, people really win on HALENVILLE Live. They do. All right, so get ready. Good luck. First correct that we see, 2-part question. The typical set list for the 88 Monsters of Rock Tour and the 88 OU812 Arena Tour were basically the same with a 2-song difference, 1 song from each. Name those 2 songs. There was one on one that wasn't on the other, and there was one on the other that wasn't on the other. Like that.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
What he said.
Right. What he yeah,
Like that.
what he said. We need both. We need both of those song titles in your answer.
Nope. It's not it, Andy. Nope. Good guesses so far.
Good guesses.
And should one of you get one of them, no hints.
Nope.
Great
Good guesses, Keith and KXM. Good guesses. Good
KXM
guesses,
Rock, good
Andy.
to see you, dude.
Right on, KXM. Right on, bro.
Good answers.
This might take a while.
Good answers. Excuse me. So Van Halen went out on after they released OU812, they marched out on the mighty Monsters of Rock tour with the Scorpions and Metallica and Kingdom Come, Dokken. Yeah, that was hot, dude. And then they after the summer of that, they hit the arenas for the fall.
Yep.
And went over to Japan shortly after all that. Good answers, kiddos. Really good answers. So what the question is that they went out on both tours, the Monsters and then in the arenas, you know, a little more intimate inside. They still took a lot of all that stuff indoors like that, but the set list wasn't exactly the same. Read the question. Shouldn't be too difficult. You Van Halen kids are normally just on it. My guess, Charles, is this question would have lasted about 5 seconds.
I know we have like 2,000 Van Halen experts in here. Come on. Either that or Google is trending Van Halen right now.
This is not an easy question. It's easy to get maybe half right, but to get it lined up for both, that's really where the
Who
expertise
wants
comes
this
in.
pass, man? And I'm gonna and so if you hadn't won, I'm gonna put some really nice guitar picks in that envelope. I love to send out all of our guitar picks at once. For somebody that hadn't won, I know who has one, and I know pretty much which guitar picks of ours that they have and don't have. But yeah, so all right, kids, bring it.
Hey, Jay Turner, there's 2 answers to the question, brother. Just to let you know that.
2 answers.
Jay's out on the deck. He lurks until trivia,
Hey, Louie.
and then he comes swooping in.
There you go.
Louie.
Right on, Louie. You rock,
Read
brother.
the question. Come on.
Good to see you.
Oh,
Louis.
shit. Oh, shit. 7 over 8.
Right on, Jay.
Hey, now.
Jay's in
Right
the
on.
crowd.
Jay knows the answer to this. Come on, man.
I feel you, Wayno. I
Yeah.
feel you, man. I had to read it about 9 times.
It's not easy.
So on each set list, there's one song on Monsters Run that wasn't on the Arena Run, and one on the Arena Run that wasn't on the Monsters Run. We need both of those songs. And we're not going to say whether or not any of you have gotten one of them already or not.
Yeah.
Because that would be too much information.
Hey, Noel.
Right on, Noel.
They'd zoom in on that quick.
You guys are nerds.
No, good to see you, dude.
Yeah. I think it's a disease, bro. I'm not sure.
Great answers.
Good answers. Good answers.
WD 5150, good to see you.
Right on, WD. You rock, bro.
There's Tommy. Good to see Tommy.
Hey, what's up,
Tommy? Right there, bro.
So, typical set list. Typical.
Mm-hmm. While I've got this, I'll show you my new mic that I use when I don't wear this. If I can get it from, there it is.
Ooh. Nice.
It's striped.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah. Brendan B. Squared striped it. And yeah. Nice.
Answer's still coming in.
Oh, I see it. Jay Santiago got it.
There it is. Sucker in a 3-piece and finish what you started.
Bam, Jay, out of the park, brother.
Jay
Nice.
Santiago did it. Jay,
Nice.
you smoked him, bro. You got it.
There was so many people that got one. There was
I
so many people
know.
that got one. I saw a couple people get one on one answer, and then they got one on the other one on the other answer. I was
Keith
like,
came
"Shit,
out of
what
the gate with half right. Keith
Right.
had one half right
Keith-
out of the gate.
And
Very
then he answered with the correct one on another one, but the first one wasn't right.
Both of these are, these
And-
songs. And then I started to see a lot of the older material in the answers. I'm like, oh God, they're going the wrong way.
Those weren't typical.
Good job, Jay. Send me your address again. I know you've won here before, buddy. So it's on the top, and I'll send that right out to you. Right on, bro.
You rock, Jay. Well played, brother. Well played, man.
So we are about to be giving away a bunch of backstage passes here on the channel. And on Tuesdays here on HALENVILLE, we'll be giving away a bunch more. And here we'll be giving away some David Lee Roth passes here.
Ooh,
new in the house.
Excellent.
Yes, we will. Some Diamond Dave. Yeah. And yeah. They look something
I
like
love
that.
that. Very
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
So we're going to, we got a bunch of all kind of stuff coming in. And for the other show too, we got a bunch stuff. We'll talk about it later over there. But yeah, so some fun stuff happening around here in the next little bit. We'll get to that. Let me show the. So they did one on the Monsters of Rock, Sucker and 3-piece, and finish what you started from the arena leg. And that was the only two things that were weird. But they of course, now before anybody check, they added songs all over the place, of course, which they did on every tour, even back in the day, Dave. But yeah, so they added stuff all over the place, and they might have not done a song here and whatever, but yeah, like the question read, typical set list.
Typical.
So I guess what they had written on the fucking piece of paper and they had taped to the stage, right?
Exactly.
Right. But yeah. So that was what the differences were, was just those two songs, Night In and Night Out, from the Monsters run to the arena run. And they were both great, absolutely. Yeah. So check it out here on the channel. Everybody, we're talking about this OU812 remaster tonight. Well, next week, Tuesday, October 31st, is Halloween, as you know.
Oh, yeah.
And we are having a Halloween party right here. Check it out.
And we're not necessarily dressing as those characters, by the way.
But it would be cool if we did. Yeah, I got to tell you, if you'd have shown me this 1 week before you showed it to me,
yeah,
I would have just done that. period, myself. I really would have. I could have pulled that off. It'd have been cool and fun as crap, man. I'd have enjoyed the hell out of it.
And put your glasses over the mask.
Yeah. I was going to do exactly that, actually. I was going to do that. But I chose another path.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah. So that is next Tuesday right here, Halenville Live. We are going to have a Van Halen style Halloween. Oh,
Hell
dear
yeah.
Lord, what the hell is going to happen here?
Awesome. It's going to be so much fun. I'm trying to get into character already.
I just saw this for Jay Saturday night, High Point. Are you guys playing in High Point?
Yeah.
Is that what I'm catching there?
Yeah.
Are you guys going to be at the Sky Lounge in High Point?
No, I think it's another place.
That's 45 minutes down the road from me, man.
Yeah.
If I haven't mentioned this, you guys, they are the most kick-ass flipping Van Halen cover band I have ever seen personally. I've seen a lot of bands. We got a lot of friends in bands on, this community, but my God, impressive. And so and it's Saturday night. Damn, man, I don't want to miss Main Street, man. They're 45 minutes down the freaking road, guys. Life sucks sometimes. Jay, I love you, man.
We'll talk about Jay in a moment.
Damn.
Also, let me get done here, Charles. So everybody, as you know, next Tuesday, it's Halloween. So it's going to be a lot of fun right here in costume, full makeup, right?
Yep.
That's an understatement.
Full makeup. Next
for what I might need, yeah.
Yeah. We are going all out.
We haven't even told each other
That's
what we're doing. Right?
Kinda,
I don't know.
a little.
I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what Charles is doing.
You forgot
Brendan.
then.
I must have forgot. Yeah.
That must be a good thing, though. All right. So now that's next Tuesday. This coming Saturday, we're going to kick off the Halloween party in grand style. We talk guitar picks and rock memorabilia here on Saturday night. And we get a little, we do the Cabo Wabo sometimes. We'll say that. But this Saturday night on Show Me Your Pick, we're talking Jimmy Buffett.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Parrot heads. Yes.
The parrot heads and the fruitcakes.
Sounds like a good lineup for a show.
Don't forget the fruitcakes. Yeah. That came later.
Cool vibe. Jimmy Buffett, rest in peace.
Yeah, so that's Saturday night. So let me give you a heads up on future events. Show Me Your Picks Saturday nights. We always pull something out of the ordinary and always have a special guest here and there along the way. We have special guests here as well, but in another week after this Saturday, a week from Saturday, November the 4th, that is Saturday night, Show Me Your Pick. We're going to have a special guest in the house. Steve Rosen will be back with us as we talk Les Paul on Show Me Your Pick.
Extra special night.
Yeah. And that's Saturday, November 4th.
Hell yeah.
A week from this Saturday. Yeah.
So that's going to be a week from this Saturday, Tony. Did I get that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. That's this Saturday.
Buffett and then Steve Rosen.
right
Wow.
there. Jimmy Buffett this Saturday. And then
Oh.
Steve Rosen in the house talking Les Paul. We'll show you a bunch of Les Paul guitar picks and other
This guy.
cool Les Paul stuff. I got some cool Les Paul stuff. Yeah, hell yeah.
The guy who wrote this. Yep.
That's going to be outstandingly cool, man.
Yeah.
Outstandingly cool.
So, our friend Jay Turner of the mighty Mean Street, North Carolina's premier Van Halen tribute band, they are, yes, they are, sent me and Charles a text message shortly ago that said that they have an extra ticket, I think a single, Charles, to tomorrow night's Sammy and the Circle in Greenville, if either of us want to go.
So, logistics for me from here to Greensboro and Greenville. I'm sorry.
Greenville, South Carolina.
That's what I meant to say. Logistics from here. That's what I say. Greensboro. I just misspoke.
Greenville. Yeah.
Had I had a little more notice, I wouldn't have bumped already set appointments, which are already cast in stone. So I'm going to have to do the responsible thing and bow out, I think, Tony. Now, the devil on my shoulder is screaming in my ear right now.
Go.
Telling me to throw a set and deal with it. But because it'll be so good. I mean, geez, and it's right there. But to be honest, it'll be too much. I've got a late evening that day and then an early morning the next day. So, damn, I got to do the responsible thing. Jay, I love you.
We need to find a way. There's Charles 75 in.
Love you, Charles. You rock,
What's
dude.
up, Charles?
We need to find a way to broadcast the Jimmy Buffett show this Saturday while we're at the damn Mean Street show.
Look, if it was just a little closer, I could do it, but it's just
I mean the Mean Street show this Saturday.
Oh, Tony, I'm funny. I talked to you like it's only me and you and Ed here. Because I'm sitting here. Look, God, the fact that we have a show on Saturday, I would have to miss the show to go to see.
Dude, did you hear what I just said? I
know.
we need to find a way to broadcast.
We really need to figure it out. We really do, Tony, because I don't want to miss them. I don't. I'm having a great October right now. I'm starting off November with Dirty Honey. You're invited, by the way. I do have a ticket for you, Tony, if you can make it. I'd like to see that show, bro. Talk about doing managerial decisions live on the air.
I'll talk to Jay and we'll see. See what.
See what you can, Tony. Work some magic. Shake that magic drumstick around. Do something, bro.
But I don't know how we can actually do. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
Absolutely, Ronald. Absolutely. They kick ass. I don't know any other way to say it. Excellent. Our Van Halen future is so bright. That's so cool. So cool. God, love it. Ed, you need to move down here, brother. We got a lot going on.
All right, hold on. Let me start packing.
We are going to talk more about Sammy Era albums
Yeah.
on future episodes here. These remasters I'm talking about. So yeah, not sure if we're going to do them individually or what, but I really wanted to give OU812 a listen, an attentive listen to both, and I have been for a while, ever since they are out. But overall, yeah, I like what I'm hearing. I do. I think that it improved my ears like it. My ears like OU812. Okay. So we'll see on the others, but yeah, I'm sold.
Excellent. Excellent. I'm
I'm
glad you're
sold
enjoying this, man. I'm glad
on
you're
that.
opening it up, man.
So,
It's cool.
Yeah.
but the poll doesn't show that. So there's a poll in chat if you hadn't voted.
You know, it is hard to
Originals.
beat an original. I mean, it's hard. If an original
Yeah.
is good, it's good. It's good.
Yeah,
Don't fuck
well,
with it. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, it is, but what's changed, I think, what you're saying though, Charles, what's changed is not necessarily anything uncertain, but it's not to your liking. You don't like that change in the whole dynamic because it changes that Eddie's guitar tone
Mhm.
and it I like it. It's like it's cleaned it up. I like it. I like the way you can hear the other stuff. It's not all drums anymore. You know. Um, yeah, I dig it. So I'm sold on this one. We'll see about the others. Um, and there's the extra album that we'll be certainly talking about as well. Yeah.
Very cool, Tony. That's
Yeah.
awesome, man. That's awesome.
I got my new Eddie in. I'm gonna
Oh,
leave
yeah.
him in the box.
I took him out. Sorry.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, you need to make up a little mock-up Marshall stack to what
Oh.
scale would be. And when you set that up, who was that? Captain Smith? Michael Smith did that, I think it was.
I have one.
Do you really? That's
Yep.
so cool. See, I love it when people do that,
And
when
I-
they take the Funko Pop and then they morph it and make something out of it. I saw someone did that with Lemmy, and put a Marshall stack behind him, and it looks
Right.
even more badass.
Right in my cubby over here. This desk has quite a few cubbies. Let me see if I can show this. And the whole hutch here is all, Van Halen stuff. But here it is.
Oh, that's cool, Ed. Very
See
cool.
the I don't know if it's got a there
Oh,
we go.
there it is. There it is.
See the stack?
That's killer.
And that's a working mini amp
Awesome, brother. Very cool, dude.
with all the mini guitars with Eddie in the
That's
middle.
so badass, Ed. That's really badass, dude. That really is cool, dude.
So yeah.
Kurt 5150 says he's got a mini stack too.
Yep.
Right there.
Nice.
I
Yeah,
got you, Christopher.
I'll put that with the other Eddie. I'm gonna leave that in the box, I think.
Why not?
Ed, I think this game's getting interesting. It's top of the eighth, still 4-2.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I sorry, I switched to the Bruins.
Oh.
They're winning 1-0 against Chicago.
Ouch. Let me see here.
But
I noticed, just to catch up, Jay Turner's wife's going to watch his son who's sick.
oh,
Was it your son or was it your parents? I think it was his parents. I'm sorry, I got that wrong. His parents are both sick. Jay, I hope your parents get better, brother. Yeah, I hope your parents get better, but he's going to be able to, I guess, go see the show and catch him. I saw Patty Dill made the comments. He's he's going to get to. She'd love to see Sammy, and I saw Jay made a comment, about getting to see Sammy too. He's all about Michael. Jay, come on now, bro. He can't wait to go see Michael rip up that bass. It's priceless. It's priceless, bro.
You don't own a Charles Green pick, Chris?
whoa.
So
What?
he's had his out for a while. I thought you won too. I'll send you a Charles Green pick.
I was just answering that on my messenger. I was told him I would send him one. He's going to get one coming from both of us, evidently.
Yeah, no, I thought he had one.
Yeah, I did too.
He's the all-time winningest trivia guy. Surely he's got your pick.
I was going to send him one just by
I thought
proxy.
so too.
Just proxy one too. Boom.
But yeah,
Absolutely.
Chris, I'm happy too. If he sends it, right on.
Right on, brother.
Right on. Jay Santiago, you got stuff coming for me this week. Good to see you, dude. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Always good to see you. And if you're new here in the chat, it's good to see you too. Ronald, you guys, awesome. We talk Van Halen here every single Tuesday. Next Tuesday, it's going to be kind of a wild and out of the ordinary show as we talk Halloween. Yeah.
I can't wait to do. I'm going to do a slideshow behind me with my digital projector of all just Halloween scary movie things.
Wait, you're bringing visual aids. That's not fair. I'm just kidding. You rock.
Wait till I decorate. I haven't even decorated yet. There's gonna be stuff on this back wall. There's gonna be lights and all kinds of shit.
That's excellent, brother. Excellent, man.
Well,
why not?
I'll say this about my costume, and I'll just say this. It's over there, but I'll be able to eat candy corn the whole goddamn night, and nobody will ever know.
Really?
And I will be. Yes. Yeah.
Huh.
I'll be doing this all night.
I'm gonna be back in a second. I have a hint for my costume. Hold on, I'll show you.
Oh hell.
Uh-oh.
While he's going, I'll be right back too, Charles.
Got you, brother. Got you, man.
I'll be right back. 1 minute.
I'm scrolling, reading this. I missed something in the chat, and I'm trying to catch up to it. And I know this is not the best time to do it, you guys, but we'd like to know. Let me see. Boom, boom. Okay.
I'll wait till Tony gets back, and I'll show you. It's gonna be so much fun. Oh, here he is. Okay.
Yeah, he's back.
Here he is. So that's my part of my costume.
Bondage and bestiality. Well,
I'm not a.
Ed.
I'm not going to be a dominatrix.
I'm there with you, man. I'm there with you.
I'm not going to be a dominatrix.
I'm not going to judge.
All I want to know is
I can't wait to see this now.
Hold that up again, Ed.
Hold on.
I only want to know one thing. Does the matching piece go around your neck?
Yep.
Oh. Mm.
God, Ed, I gotta tell you, man, I think I know who you're gonna be.
Yep. I'm sure you guys. I mean, here's the neck one.
There's a couple of individuals that I'm thinking of from specific bands.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll shoot you a little text here and see if I'm on point or not. I
So
can't
you're
believe it.
Come
If
on.
I'm
you're
right,
dressing
you
up
got
as
balls.
somebody in a band.
Say
Huh?
it again, son.
Oh, come on. How many
You're
hints do I have to give you? Come on.
Oh my goodness.
I won't be wearing a hat. Well, maybe I will be wearing a hat, but I am bald under here, so I could leave the hat on or take it off or whatever. It doesn't matter.
Don't divulge too much, man. I always love that surprise factor on Halloween, man.
That is next Tuesday. Oh no, I'm gonna have to get here early because it's gonna, you know, I mean,
Yeah.
but it'll be fun.
Oh yeah.
It'll be fun.
The bass
Watching
player from
grown ass men dress up like children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me some fucking candy. We're gonna have smoke machines in the living room. All the kids are dressing up. My daughter's answering the door. Both of my daughters will be dressed, I believe, as witches, full on, and there'll be all kinds of ambiance going on.
Of course.
Very serious, and our neighborhood goes live. I mean, we'll have 60, 70 rings of the doorbell, with a group of kids. That's a lot of kids, man. That's a lot of kids, a lot of candy. But, since we've been here for the last few years, we've got this reputation of being a Halloween house. I'm so proud of that. It's awesome. There's specific neighbors, adults in the neighborhood, some other parents who are way crazier than I am. They're nuts. And so we got a really live Halloween going. While we're doing the show, since it's on Halloween, they'll be out in the living room doing candy and everything. It'll be loud. They're going to have a party. And
you got a bunch of yard stuff, Halloween stuff on the house and in the yard, Charles?
Not too much. But the whole front of the house will be covered. We got a couple of smoke machines, nice fog machines. And we've got lights, lots of light, and we've got costumes. It's more of an active scare zone, really, than it is like a few things here and there. It's you ring this doorbell, baby, you do not know what you're going to get. It's really fun. It's really fun.
Well, maybe you can herd them in costume in the room that you're in.
I'll tell you what, I'll grab a couple of photographs and show them during the show. I'll go out and take a couple of, maybe in a video or something, and I'll show you guys. It's a lot of fun. We do it every year. It's priceless. I have more fun than Christmas, seriously, at Halloween around here. Yeah.
Right on. All righty.
Oh, man.
Every year this time, I can't stop eating.
Oh, dude.
Corn.
Oh, boy.
I'm having under the bus flashbacks now. Look what you've done, bro.
Yeah.
I was already a member of that club. I'm the prez, man. I love my candy corn.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Excuse me. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to figure out something about Saturday. If we can, I would love to go see Jay's band. If we can't make it happen, Tony, I understand. But
Yeah.
I was just thinking, Ed, I could come down with like, I don't know, the flu or something, 24-hour
Ooh.
bug.
There you go.
And then I'll go to the show to see them, and I'll dress incognito because it's Halloween. Nobody will know it's me.
That's right. There you go.
Nah, it's too much work, too much effort. It'd be nice to see him, though. I really would. I hope
Hey,
we
I'm
can
on
meet him.
vacation. I'll take a fucking plane down there and go with Jay.
Dude. It'd be worth it. It'd be worth it. They do the song "Bottoms Up." It's a just killer Van Halen tune. Killer Van Halen tune. Out of all the songs of their set from when I saw them, for some reason, Benny's version of how he does Dave during that song, it's just fried in my head. I sing it when I'm at work, and
that's what you think of. You think of
I can tell you, I rave about these guys, but damn is all I'm going to say. Unbelievable band, guys. It took so much work to get to where they are. I have to give them kudos. It didn't just happen. They worked extra fucking hard to get what they have. It's nice to be able to see it. Really cool. Really cool.
Absolutely. You can find out all of Mean Street's happenings.
Yes, you can.
Their links are down below, as is their merch store link. They got some cool stuff in their merch store. You can get shirts and hoodies and signed guitars and signed basses and all kind. Right, Jay?
Right, Jay. I haven't been back on there in a while. Did they bring back the classic Van Halen Mean Street logo shirt? Because that's the one I want. You know, the one you guys got before? I love that shirt.
That's a great shirt. It really
I think
is.
they did.
That's the one I want.
Did. Yeah.
I think so too, Ed. I think so.
But Mean Street merch the link is in the description. You can go check out that. And their other social media links are down there too. You can go check out. They upload stuff after shows. It's a cool place to go and check in and show some little love and support. Give them some likes and some comments on their social media stuff as they like it, you know. Yeah. And yet people going to the show and they upload videos to their site. It's really cool. Go check out the Mean Street stuff that we got down there for you. Yeah. Jay Turner.
R2, R3, bro, it's not the pick. It's you, brother. You rock, man.
See you, Jay Santiago. Have a good night.
Jay, see you, bro. Congratulations, dude.
Yeah.
You spanked him. He got the trivia. All right. So we're going to wind things down. We're just shy of 2 hours here. But this has been fun and interesting. And for me personally, guys, it's been a treat to get this, to order this, to finally get it, to listen to it. I'm so happy with what I hear out of OU812. So I give it 2 thumbs up right off the bat. If I can only pick one or the other, I pick the remaster all day for OU812. So, yeah.
Oh, Jay, I hear you, brother. I hear you, man. God.
He's telling you the amount of time it takes to get there, and
yeah, I've traveled. my company, we renovated the YMCA down there. I went there for
What
3
what is it?
months straight.
Route 85 or something that goes
Mhm.
between
Straight
there?
down.
Yeah. Yeah.
95. You can take 95
Oh,
straight down.
95. Oh,
But
okay.
I wouldn't take the 95 straight down immediately because I'm not in the
85
right,
also right
you know,
there.
85 too.
85, yeah.
Yeah. And but I would jump on the 77 and take the 77 straight down into South Carolina and divert off. That's where GPS would take me. But it's
$165 ticket. Holy crap. Wow.
yeah, it's real. I'm sitting here, I'm doing the math, Jay. I'm doing the math.
Hmm.
And you're driving 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
That's called setting an example.
Oh, wow.
And me, that's a few minutes more.
Yeah, you're further north, right?
So that's that side.
Yeah.
No, I'm more east
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Yeah.
than Jay is. Not by much.
Yeah.
So I heard the Peace Center, Jay, is just like a ballroom. It's not a big place. So that should be pretty cool show.
It's going to be an unbelievable show. And he's offering me a damn ticket to the show for free.
Yeah.
I'm thinking hard, Jay, right now. I'm thinking real hard, brother. I'll be communicating with you after the show. We'll talk.
Yeah.
We'll talk. I'm just thinking what I've got to. I'm going to be getting in late. That's the problem. It's not so much the getting in, it's the getting in late.
To get there. Yeah.
Well, I'm coming from up north. I'm coming up
Right.
from Statesville. We're working up in Statesville, so I'm leaving here early. I'm getting in like for tonight. I got here 15 minutes before the show went on. You guys. Well, that's not true. About 30 minutes before the show went on because I was in the green room with them for about a half an hour. But that's my typical time zone, and so for me to change that up right now, it's going to be hard.
Well, I mean, for a show on a work night, should I have gone? That means that I wouldn't get home on a work night till, I don't know. I think it a fair time be about 4 a.m.
Well, I said 3, but you're right. About 3:30, something like that.
Yeah.
3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning.
I know.
Hmm. Tempting, huh?
I hear you, Patty. These are real life problems that we're dealing with right now. This is
Now I might go to High Point to see Mean Street on a weekday like that. Yeah, I would.
Oh, that's an easy one. That's actually easy. Well, for you, it's harder than for me. It's 50 minutes.
But going
What it
to
is.
Greenville on a work night, ouch.
Well, for you to have to do it, Tony, to catch the show, you'd have to leave work. If you went to work that day, you'd have to leave early, and you'd have to get on the road and leaving from here to go down there. It's about an hour and 25 to 30 minutes to go there with good traffic. It'll take extra time to get there, I believe, from here.
Well,
for me to even get there.
I'm not worried about all that part. I'm not even worried about the early part of the day. I'm worried about the next day.
Yeah. For you, it's the opposite.
That's what I'm worried
For
about.
me, yeah, it's opposite. We have opposite issues here.
Mm-hmm.
And Jay's doing the room. He's leaving around noon, getting a room. Yeah, he's doing it the way I like to do it when I go, far. I was going to do that when I went to see Tony. I just went ahead and Just sucked it up and did it,
Yeah.
Well, I got some things to figure out here, you guys. It's all rock and roll. It's all rock and roll. That's
Well, dude, it's only an hour and something away from you, Charles.
So, Tony, did you look at the poll and discuss that yet? What the results were?
Are you looking at it now?
Yep. Yes, I am.
Well, then go right ahead because I'm not looking
Okay.
at it.
So 21 votes. 81% said original. 19 remaster.
Mhm.
So that's your result.
It's kind of what I
Oh.
expected. I expected it to be a high number for the original album. It's hard to beat the original. It really is when you're talking about something of this caliber.
But
Yeah.
we're talking about OU812 though. So I thought that
Right.
it wouldn't have been as much.
Yeah, and I guess I'm not going out on a limb here saying this. They didn't give me what I wanted to hear out of OU812. Bottom line, it's not really didn't come out like I wanted it to come out.
So Charles, do you think that they enhanced somehow the bass and the low end at the expense of Eddie's tone?
No, I think they took the highs out of it. It seems like they filtered the entire collection the same way. I don't notice a great difference from album to album. They're very consistent in the way that they were.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Remastered, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
I notice less bass on a lot of what I listen to because it's like when they took the highs, they pulled a little bit of the lows with it. Just a little bit.
Okay.
Not that it's disappeared. You still hear it, but it doesn't sound the same. It's not that I don't want to say that it's more or less bass. The bass, just the tone of it is different.
And the volume's up.
Yeah, but things like volume, you can compensate volume kind of easily with with your volume knob.
Right.
You can bring highs if you've got EQ, you can bring your highs and lows up. So
that's why I said with my system, I could just adjust it with my EQ and volume, and I come out almost the same.
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
Right.
And the funny thing about it is we do that anyway. I did it back when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Listening to Number of the Beast, cruising down the Esplanade. I can, I'm dialing, pulling those highs up, making those tweeters work a little harder. You do the same thing now. We all do it.
Yeah, I had an
ad.
Unless
we listening to something like this where we don't have the ability to really, mess with it because we're listening through earbuds. Yep. But it's all good. It's all good music. It's all good music. We all have our favorites.
Yep.
All righty.
Hey, I want to give a quick shout out. Mitch Heyman. I don't know who it was. I was on Ben Coombs' channel the other night. I made a major gripe verbally to the community about my inability to get my music going live on YouTube playing guitar. And Mitch Heyman sent me a text last night about 10 o'clock. And tomorrow evening, he and I are fixing it. So I want to thank whoever it was who threw up the signal to Mitch Heyman. Maybe Quentin James, maybe Ben Coombs. I don't know. One of those suspects out there did this. And I also want to thank Charles 75N for all his effort. He helped me dissect that thing right down the wire. So anyway, things are changing. October's turning out to be a really great month for everything, YouTube and everything going on for all of us.
Someday,
so maybe Mitch actually just watched the show.
I don't
see
know.
him.
Maybe.
I see him
Maybe.
over there all the time.
I didn't see him in the
He
chat, so
might.
that's why I
No,
was.
he wasn't.
Yeah, and I haven't gotten that far with him. I'll find out tomorrow when I get with him on this. But he's already pinpointing what he
What do
thinks it
I
is.
know? Of
Yeah,
course
well,
he
he's
watched it.
pinpointing
He
it, and
watched the show last night, man. He
Yeah.
watched that. Of course
yeah,
he
he
did.
probably did. Yeah, he probably did. Yeah.
You'll have to give us an
course he
update,
did.
Charles, after tomorrow's meeting with Mitch.
Yeah.
I want to know how it goes.
I will.
'Cause
We have a great community here, you guys. I can't
Yeah.
say enough about it. I mean, literally.
Right, that's
Wait.
right. If you need help with anything guitar related or music, they're out there, and they'll help you out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we'll be back here next Tuesday, and we shall be talking Van Halen. I promise you we will. But in the meantime, everybody, thanks for being here. Always a pleasure.
Love you guys.
Leave a thumbs up here on the video on your way out like that. A thumbs up. And share this tomorrow on your social media sites over there. And yeah, great to see all of you. Good to see you, Charles and Ed.
Good to see
And
everybody.
You too, buddy.
Right
yeah,
on. Right
we'll
on.
be right back here at you next Tuesday. Everybody have a great week. We love you. Any last words, Charles Green?
Guys, this is Halenville. Around here, it doesn't matter if you go north, south, east, or west. Every single road is going to lead you straight to some Van Halen. We love you guys. I want you guys to be well. Take care of each other. We've got a great community. And rock on. See you guys later. Be well.
Hey, Dave, what do you think about the OU812 and Sammy Hagar remasters?
I got no love.
All right, there you heard it. David Lee Roth. Thanks, Dave. I appreciate the interview. All right. Good night, people.